It's a frightening statistic for any parent-to-be. 4,000 babies every year in the UK are stillborn. Well, a new campaign is being launched to ensure that every hospital in the country follows a nationally recommended programme in order to reduce the number of stillbirths.
Heidi Eldridge is leading the campaign. Her little boy Aidan was stillborn, weighing just £5, as she joins us alongside our health editor, Dr. Hilary Jones. Heidi, thanks for coming in and talking about this morning. Everything seemed to be going brilliantly and absolutely fine with Aidan. When did you realise something was wrong?
It was my last day of work, actually, and I was approaching 37 weeks pregnant. So I just popped out for a routine midwife appointment. We were having a leaving do that evening at work, and I went to see the midwife, and she couldn't find a heartbeat. So she told me to go up to the hospital where the sonographer was waiting for me, and she just said, "I'm so sorry, he's gone." And obviously our worlds just tumbled down and lives were shattered. And as we're talking about stillbirth this morning and statistics, we've got to remember that that word stillbirth is a son or daughter that a set of parents aren't going to take home. So it is a complete tragedy.
Do they know what had gone wrong?
His death is marked as unexplained on the post-mortem results, but because he was small for the gestational age, it would be thought that the placenta wasn't working properly, and therefore he's known as growth restricted. So I set up the charity Mama Academy a couple of years ago to basically give pregnant mums an educational and fun resource of getting lots of information, and it's a way of providing support to midwives, to provide them with all the current guidelines and research to aid.
And you would like expectant mums to have this special test, wouldn't you, that is provided in some hospitals but not in others?
The campaign we've launched today is called Made to Measure, and it's calling all the UK trusts to run the Growth Assessment Protocol programme, so we call it GAP, which is run by the Perinatal Institute. It's had massive results, and they've estimated that if every UK trust takes this up, then 1,000 babies' lives could be saved.
It's incredible, the statistics that Heidi's talking about in terms of how many babies could be saved, Hilary. I mean, it's a relatively simple test, I'm led to believe.
Well, it's a series of, the protocol is a series of measurements, if you like, that make it more accurate, measuring the growth of the baby in the womb. We're talking about 4,000 stillbirths every year in the UK. We have one of the worst rates in Europe. We don't know, but there is certainly placental malfunction is one of the major causes. And if we can detect that the placenta is not working early enough, we can save up to a quarter of these babies, which is very significant. By
delivering the baby early?
By delivering the baby early, and by doing more frequent tests to assess progress. So it's a protocol. It involves training of midwives, the more accurate measurement of the growth of the baby at the fundal height, top of the uterus to the symphysis of the bone, the pubic bone at the front, and a customised growth chart depending on somebody's ethnicity, height, weight, previous obstetric history. So these are simple measures. It costs 50p per pregnancy, so it's cost neutral. It's not going to cost anybody anything, and it might save money in the long run. And in half the trusts in the UK that have adopted it already, the rates come down in some areas by 22%. So it's fantastically effective, very cost effective, and Heidi is achieving something out of tragedy, which is just amazing, making sense of the loss of Aidan.
Thank you.
Well, thanks both very much indeed, Heidi. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us about that.